surgery in Denmark, and it's the first time most Americans will hear about someone like her.
Gentlemen, please give her a chance to talk.
I'm very happy to be back, and I don't have any plans at the moment. And I thank you all for coming, but I think it's too much. Fine, thank you very much.
In 1977, Renee Richards, a transgender tennis player who once played as a man, fights and wins the right to play professionally as a woman.
I'm a woman like everyone else. Ask me how to match with.
These were pioneers, speaking out for the thousands who lived in the shadows, never imagining a year like 2015. Time magazine calls this the transgender tipping point, the next civil rights frontier. Models on the covers of magazines testifying before Congress.
When I was 5, I told my parents I was born wrong, that I felt like a boy inside. My mother showed me a magazine with Christine Jorgensen on the cover, and she said that by the time that I grew up, that it would be okay.
I remember looking at my California driver's license with the name Gina and gender marker F. That was a powerful moment. For me, that was my license to live, to feel dignified.
My mother used to say, it's impossible to hate anyone whose story you know.
Anything you want to say to me, you can say it, okay?
Award-winning Laverne Cox, a star of the television show Orange is the New Black.
So glad to be rid of that wig.
Jeffrey Tambor, on a show called Transparent, wins the Golden Globe.
Jeffrey Tambor, Transparent.
And on the hit show Glee, the lights come up on the largest transgender chorus ever assembled. But at the same time, maybe because of that reality show, Bruce Jenner has been such a public target. So many jokes.
They'll assign Bruce Jenner a dance partner as soon as he assigns himself a gender.
Some people in the transgender community are worried that the circus that follows him will harm the dignity of their games.
That you are going to derail what was a sort of stately process that was moving forward.
I sure hope not. That's not my intention whatsoever. I would like to work with this community to get this message out. They know a lot more than I know. I am not a spokesman for the community.
But together, he says, there's so much to do.
The suicide rates, murder rates, the difficulty for especially black female trans women.
2 transgender women in this video brutally attacked on an Atlanta subway. A young transgender woman beaten and dragged at a Maryland McDonald's as she exits the women's bathroom, a video that sparked outrage. Just this year in the United States, 7 murders of transgender women. And around the world, hundreds attacked, burned, or stoned every year. One study estimates a death every 3 days.
Now I get to explain.
On TV, people taking sides.
Don't come over here and tell me that I should accept a man in the bathroom. That is ridiculous.
5-year-olds are now, hey, mommy, what is transgender? Am I transgender? It's very scary. Slippery slope.
On the internet, so many kids crying for help in despair.
It's very hard. They don't accept you.
I'm really tired of being transgender.
I just wish that I could just be born again with the body that I was supposed to have.
In North Carolina, just this year, a month apart, 2 transgender youth commit suicide. Last year, a transgender girl from Ohio named Leela Alcorn leaves a suicide note saying her family had rejected her. Her parting words, "Fix society, please."
I would like to think that we could save some lives here.